Welcome back, everybody. It's your favorite YouTuber, Lord of Freak, here to do another Let's Play. This time in a relatively old game. It's Batman the Telltale series. I know I didn't do a video in the first one, but honestly, I don't care.
Revolution is
I'm not
knocking
getting
on
paid for
Gotham's
this
door.
yet. I just need views.
When this whole thing
I
starts,
know that sounds like selling
make
out or
sure
whatever,
you're
but
on the right side.
until I get views,
Mr. Wayne,
and I can
thank you for
monetize, it's
opening
kind
your
of hard
house
to
to
make
us.
consistent
Together,
videos.
we will change
Because I
Gotham.
don't have necessarily motivation. I don't want to say that because I do have
Gotham's
motivation
next
in my
mayor,
fans, all
and
three of
eager
you.
to know you.
But
Vicky Vale, not interested, and
I
reporter
guess I
for the
need
Gotham Gazette.
the money makes
Carmine
it possible for
Falcone?
me to make videos,
Is the
so
Dent
I need these
campaign
views.
soliciting votes from
So if you'd like
Gotham's
me,
biggest
watch
crime
some of my other videos, do whatever.
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Suggest videos, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Although I'm sorry, I
Don't
hate
you know
saying
not to
subscribe
corner a
and like
wild animal?
before you've even watched the video. 'Cause
It's dangerous.
why am I gonna like and subscribe? I don't know what this content is yet, so I understand that. This is what happened on last episode. Nothing important. I was a pretty cool
Selena.
dude. I didn't hurt Falcone. I did other stuff that was pretty chill. So yeah.
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
Sorry.
The chemicals.
My brain was a
Where
little.
are they?
We're all being played
See,
here.
look, there's
including you.
Falcone. I'm not even being that mean to him. See, I didn't even impale him. I just hung him up. I was like, I'm gonna be a chill bro.
The
Not hurt you.
Waynes.
Something really annoying happened on the last episode that I played.
Are
It
the
was
biggest gangsters in Gotham.
basically there's this dude in a warehouse and I could brutalize him or just like intimidate him, and all I did was intimidate. Like, I never hit him actually, but then immediately after, Alfred was like, you beat that man nearly half to death, he's in a hospital, and I was like, I didn't touch him. So that's my problem with Telltale. It makes it seem like there's a choice in the matter. Like this, the game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored to how you play. It's not true. It's not at all true. Like, it's never been true in any Telltale. Even The Walking Dead, and I love that game. That was like my favorite Telltale game. Like, nothing ever really mattered. Or like Wolf Among Us, a great story, a great comic, but the game just made it seem like your choices made a difference, and they really never did. Maybe a couple choices changed things. Really, the only thing they ever changed is dialogue. But I guess that's not even true in this game.
To do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Like, dialogue doesn't even necessarily change. Look, there's Alfred. Crime Alley. What a dumb name.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting.
I'm a Marvel
Both
fan.
of us.
I'm not a huge
But
DC fan.
you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
Isn't that kind of
This
true,
isn't
though?
going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
My family was
The
corrupt.
truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
Dress up like a bat. Beat the shit out of people.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners.
Dun dun dun.
Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you.
Dun, dun, dun.
I hope you can forgive
I'm your real
me.
father. I'll pause real quick. I know it's annoying. I'm gonna turn on subtitles. Why? Okay, back to the game.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
I know you won't. You're my bro. It's not your fault, Alfred. It's not your
This is the first
portion.
time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas
Joe
Wayne.
Chill.
He was simply too well known. Too big.
Which is the reason he was.
Yet, there it was.
Wouldn't Chill just run when he recognized him?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
But he didn't.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall
body.
every moment of that night in vivid detail.
Detail.
But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
It was the Joker. The Joker killed him.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Is the Joker even gonna be in this game? I doubt it. Let's see. Look at that side alley.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
This was an assassination.
He was
Bruh.
stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Who the fuck said I was mourning?
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so
You're not
proud to
bad.
see that you took a different path.
That's a totally the bravest. Different path. Vigilante justice. What's that? The theater. Is there anything else down here? Can I not go that way? I can go this way. I have a feeling like this is... I'm not even supposed... I don't know. Why even let me go down this way then? What is even the point? Keep going this way. What is even the point? I feel like I did this backwards, but whatever.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never
Damn.
knew that.
Got them
She was always so
connections.
good to me.
I always thought it was Frankenstein that he saw. I don't know why, but I was always positive it was Frankenstein, the movie he watched. Dude, Bruce,
Where
you're gonna get a
exactly
fucking
does
cold
the
if you
memory
stand in the
end?
rain.
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that,
Darkness.
there are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Yes. You're the greatest detective.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Papa.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
See, it was an assassination.
Don't walk away. He's making a mistake.
And he really did. Because of the bat. Ooh, right through the eyeball. Right through that eyeball. There's no way billionaires carry any cash on them. If I was a billionaire, I probably wouldn't. Then again, I guess this was probably the time before,
Bruce, are you all right?
debit cards.
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Dun dun dun. See, that's why I liked Gotham, because they really talked about that. Because like even in Gotham, I said really like. I don't know why I said really like, because I didn't really like it. I thought parts of it were interesting, but then other parts of it were incredibly dumb. But I liked how like even child Bruce was like, this wasn't a mugging, like some shit happened. I think even in Gotham, I think as a child, he's like, I'm pretty sure my parents were corrupt. But I still love him. I don't remember. I only watched the first season of Gotham. So I don't know.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Relax, Harv. No one needs to know. We'll be out of here in no time.
Oh, relax, he says. As if Bruce Wayne won't turn every head in the building. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is
fault
about.
was that?
Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Bruce,
I went straight there.
that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there.
I will.
I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, well, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Sorry, pal. You didn't really need to
Nice
know.
job
bro.
bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
I'm actually
Thanks, Sergeant.
not corrupt. Fucker. Fucker.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right,
Just that he's
Falcone's
free.
inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
another problem with this game that I have is that the last episode I screwed up like half the QTEs, but nothing changed. Like I did everything perfectly, even though I missed like 16 buttons. Fuck you, Falcone. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son.
I will kick you in the
That's
dick.
right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
I never saw you at any
There it
birthday
is.
parties.
Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
I mean, if I give him the morphine, I don't want to, but if I give it to him, obviously, he's gonna be able to tell me more shit. It's the thing that Batman would do in this instance.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story.
Damn straight.
How much of your parents do you have in you?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch.
Doctor.
Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Oh
They're waiting for you in hell!
Christ, you dumb bitch!
The
Ya dumb
bastard
bitch.
had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go!
Get a doctor, you can fix that headshot. Ya dumb batch. Technically, it wasn't her fault. Obviously, she was drugged based on the veins around her mouth.
We are in
I'm the world's
deep
biggest
shit.
detective.
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close!
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions.
I'm sorry, I just realized I've been silent for so long. I was just enraptured by the story. Which is a good thing, I will say. It's, you know, it's good that I'm into it, I guess. But obviously, like, look at this bitch.
Still visible beneath her skin.
That bitch has to be somewhat conscious enough to
Fresh
realize
injection
what's going on.
site.
Be like,
That doesn't
she's
look
Batman.
like blood.
It's the man bat.
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Heroin. Why was that button
I'll be in
necessary?
touch as soon as I have the results.
Why was it necessary for me to press up just to send that?
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me.
I do.
I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so
You just did that.
foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
Is it the
There was a
Scarecrow?
voice
Probably not the
in
Scarecrow.
my ear
I want to say
insisting
Joker.
Falcone
I
was
don't
gonna
know.
get off.
I watched
And all
the
I
Let's
knew
Play
was
this
that
a
I had
while
to
ago,
stop that.
but I don't really remember any of it at all.
I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice,
to a
it
child.
was saying something about
Oh,
revolution.
it's just yours, Michael.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Who was it, the penguin?
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics
all-
in, let's get Bruce out.
We all want a revolution.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce,
Vicky Vale.
what are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word
Vicky,
is there
I
were
will
shots
feed.
fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here.
Nope.
You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
I will stonewall you all day. Later, bitch. Okay, thanks, bye. The story, man, it's getting riveting. Like, what's that bitch's name? Roxy the Riveter? She died recently, or maybe not recently, within like the last year, I think. Something like that. On the Batcave.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell.
Oh, I guess it's
In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve
look at
agent I
this
found in the
nonsense.
docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker?
Oh.
Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Where, oh, thank you. Okay, let's look at this one first.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
The other one is more controlled. Dun dun dun.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Come Oz, man. He was my friend once. Like I was like, he was my friend. You guys knew each other when you were like kids. Like that was 20 years ago. Like bullshit, you guys were ever truly friends. I was friends with like 10 people that I haven't talked to since I was a child. And now I would never have anything to do with them. I doing? Oh. I don't even know what I'm doing. There, there we go.
Find her now! Send a strong message.
Alright, thank you. I hate this game. Oh my god, this is not something I want to be doing with my time. There you are.
Bring me her head!
Man, you get around, Cobblepot. You get around. Why do I use both sticks to control this? I bet you he's over here.
There you go. You'll be alright. Right.
Why are you at over there? At over there. Why are you at over there?
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
He's not even
Bruce
hiding.
Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Honestly, Batman creates all of his fucking villains. Like, he's the reason for the Joker, he's the reason for Cobblepot, he's the reason for the Riddler, he's the reason for the Scarecrow. It's really mostly Bruce Wayne and Batman that created villains. One of the other reasons I don't like Batman. I love Marvel. I have a Deadpool tattoo. I hope I love it.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
He's dead. Punch him in the face.
You lot, come check out this office.
Also, do you really believe
Names.
that
You can
Falcone
help
has
me,
any
or
money
you-
here?
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all
about more
saw
than
how
that.
you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live
That's
TV.
not at all true.
If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time
You're not
to
wrong.
reconsider.
You are. That is
As a
100%
show of
true.
good faith,
That is why you have so
I'm
many.
gonna let this one go.
Like the Joker. The first
How's
2
about we
times,
talk this
whatever.
through?
He has killed
We helped you.
hundreds of
Now, if
people.
we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? You're going to attack the mayor? That's not going to happen.
Attack? Absolutely not.
That's not what I said,
Mayor
though.
Hill's role has been decided.
That's
Here's
not
the
what I
thing.
said.
I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Selina Kyle. Beat him up. Beat him up.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Solomon Grove. Hey, I mean, oh yeah. I thought Selina Kyle had my girl. Oh, I prefer that girl. Why wouldn't Batman have one? See, I pressed circle and still busted that door wide open.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Whoa. Boo boo. Oh my god, load. It's 2018. Well, I guess this game came out like 2016 or some shit. I don't even know when this game came out. Dude, 2016 or last year, I think. Probably last year. I need to talk to you urgently. Stack deck, 6 p.m., no capes. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna take a nap. Right now, in the middle of this Let's Play. Take a quick nap. The stack deck. I want to go to this bar. Holy shit. Place looks awesome. Also, everyone's like, why the fuck is Bruce Wayne here? He's not exactly another face in the crowd.
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low
That's
profile.
not me. Better keep a low profile.
You
You're
hear?
Bruce fucking Wayne.
Cops raided it.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar. Flash money like that in here, you better be ready to fight. I got customers who knife a man for less.
Selina Kyle. Where is she?
Hey,
People to know.
don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
I would have totally bought this dude a drink. I was actually really hoping for it. I wanted to buy him a drink. Can I just buy a drink on the house? Like
Selina, I need to tell you something
a round on the house? That's not how that works.
Better be an apology.
Can I buy
You were supposed to take care
round
of our
for the
mutual
house
problem.
or something?
Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit.
How?
You've got to be
What?
kidding me.
When was
You
that
should've just killed him on that
established?
Rooftop. I'm dead anyway.
When in this
When you screw someone
storyline
over,
was
you
that
really
ever established?
screw
When have they ever? That was the first time they said the word penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics.
Shut the fuck
You two have a
up.
lot in common.
I have no, well, I guess I do have questionable morals,
The
actually.
question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not
Damn.
sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selina.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think?
Fuck
The
Harvey.
two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Keep Harvey out of this. The less he knows, the safer he'll be.
I'm sure his safety is your paramount concern. You and I...
I'm done with that.
Don't wreck my bar.
Don't wreck my bar. This is about to turn ugly.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello.
I actually like that. Well, Penguin says, hello. Ooh, better be a good song.
Beat it. We're here for her.
This is not a good song to fight to.
If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Gentlemen, please. Sit. Have a drink. Let's work this out like civilized people.
We're done talking.
Yeah, get got. You fucked with the wrong two people. Why'd I do that? I pressed that. That was quick. Y'all fucked with the wrong motherfuckers. They're gonna make me pay for this. See, I would like you to know I pressed square instead of triangle. Why did you take forever to go towards the direction?
Not done yet.
I like that these get punched in the throat, bitch. You suck. Y'all are some pussy ass bitches.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
That was amazing. That was like an amazing combo. At some point, these guys would just be like, we're fucking done. I didn't even read the suggestion it told me. Like, legitimately.
You
never
felt pretty good. For such
Pretty
a pretty
well.
boy.
Although I am Batman, so I guess I do good as well. But I fight well. I don't fight good. I fight bad.
Come on, this way.
I fight bad. Bad to the bone.
Quick, check the alleyway!
You see anything?
Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Fuck right here. I don't even care. I'm a bad guy.
Let's get out of here.
I'm a bad person. Bruce Wayne is totally a bad person. Like, I don't care what anyone
I'll
says.
take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Just stay out of trouble.
Now, where's the fun in that? You shouldn't trust me, you know.
And in Gotham, didn't they? I'm pretty sure they knew each other as children too. Gotham.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer.
See,
Check to
that's the
see if
thing,
there's
though.
anything on
In
the phone
Gotham,
we can use.
Cobblepot wasn't friends with him as a child. 'Cause Cobblepot was already an adult when he was in
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor
Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me. If Hill's
Oh,
talking
we're
to
friends.
Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice.
No.
People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
See, Batman. I gotta go with Batman. Fuck it.
Going as bad
For the content. Do it for the content. Well, everybody, I think that's a good place for a break. So join us again next part for part 2 of this. I'm hoping I'm half over. I really don't want to play another hour of this episode. That was fun. So stay tuned. You know, give this, if you like this video, give it a like. You probably won't, but give it a like. Come on. So let's try and get to 6 likes for this video. I have faith in you guys. 6 likes. Let's do it. And I will see you next time.